Mastering Ourselves, the Stoic Way. The Stoics, ancient philosophers of Greece and Rome, offered a blueprint for living a life of purpose and tranquility. They believed in focusing on what we could control, our own thoughts and actions, and accepting what we couldn't. At the heart of Stoicism lies a powerful idea. True freedom comes from within. It's not about external circumstances, but about mastering ourselves. Stoicism teaches us that our reactions to events are within our control. We can choose to respond with anger, fear, or resentment, or we can choose a different path. By focusing on what truly matters, our own character and actions, we find liberation from the anxieties that so often plague us. Control, our only true possession. The Stoics emphasized the importance of recognizing what is within our control and what is not. This distinction is crucial for finding peace and navigating life's inevitable challenges. They argued that our thoughts, our actions, our responses to the world around us, these are the things we truly own. External events, the actions of others, even our own health and reputation, are ultimately outside our direct control. We can influence these things, but we cannot guarantee any specific outcome. By accepting that we cannot control everything, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. We can then focus our energy and attention on what we can influence, our own choices, our own responses, our own character. This Stoic principle offers a powerful antidote to the anxieties of modern life. Virtue, the path to inner peace. The Stoics believed that living a virtuous life was the key to achieving true happiness and fulfillment. Virtue for them wasn't about following rigid rules, but about living in accordance with reason and nature. They identified 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Wisdom involved seeking knowledge and understanding, making sound judgments, and living in accordance with reason. Justice meant treating others fairly, honoring our commitments, and contributing to the common good. Courage, for the Stoics, wasn't just about physical bravery, but also about facing our fears, standing up for what we believe in, and persevering through challenges. By cultivating these virtues, the Stoics believed we could achieve eudaimonia, a state of flourishing and inner peace that comes from living a life aligned with our values. This emphasis on virtue provides a timeless guide for navigating life's complexities. Walking away, a display of strength. Walking away in the Stoic sense isn't about cowardice or giving up. It's about recognizing when a situation no longer serves us, when our efforts are futile, or when our values are being compromised. It's about having the wisdom to choose our battles and the courage to walk away from those that don't align with our principles. It's easy to become entangled in conflicts, to get caught up in the heat of the moment, to cling to situations that bring us pain. But true strength lies in recognizing when to let go, when to walk away from that which no longer serves our growth or well-being. This could mean walking away from a toxic relationship, a dead-end job, or a situation that compromises our integrity. It's about recognizing our own worth and refusing to settle for less than we deserve. Section 5, Historical Examples, Stoics who dared to walk away. History is replete with examples of Stoics who understood the power of walking away. Cato the Younger, a Roman senator known for his unwavering principles, chose to take his own life rather than live under the rule of Julius Caesar, whom he saw as a tyrant. This act, while extreme, demonstrated his commitment to his ideals and his refusal to compromise his integrity. Epictetus, a former slave who became a renowned Stoic philosopher, taught that we should detach ourselves from what is not within our control. He famously said, "If you are fond of a jug, remember that it is a jug you are fond of. Then you will not be disturbed if it breaks." Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, wrote in his Meditations about the importance of accepting what we cannot change. He reminded himself to waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. These historical figures exemplify the Stoic principle of walking away from that which does not serve us. They teach us that true strength lies in knowing when to let go, when to stand by our principles, and when to focus on what truly matters. Section 6. The pitfalls of begging, diminishing returns. Begging, in the broadest sense, represents the antithesis of Stoic self-reliance. It involves relinquishing our power, diminishing our self-worth, and becoming dependent on the whims of others. When we beg for approval, for validation, for someone to change, we give away our power. We make ourselves vulnerable to manipulation and rejection. This isn't to say that asking for help is inherently weak. There are times when we all need assistance, when collaboration and support are essential. But there's a difference between asking for help and begging. Begging perpetuates a cycle of neediness and dependence. Section 7. Embracing your power. The courage to walk away. The power of walking away lies in reclaiming our agency, in recognizing that we always have a choice, even when it feels like we don't. It's about shifting our perspective from one of helplessness to one of empowerment, from feeling trapped to embracing our freedom to choose. It takes courage to walk away from that which is familiar, even if it no longer serves us. It takes strength to let go of what we thought we wanted, to release the grip of attachment, and to step into the unknown. When we walk away from that which diminishes us, we create space for something new to emerge. We open ourselves up to new possibilities, new relationships, new experiences that align with our values and support our growth. Walking away isn't about giving up. It's about choosing ourselves, our well-being, and our right to live a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Section 8. Finding freedom in detachment. Detachment, a central tenet of Stoicism, doesn't mean becoming emotionally cold or indifferent. It's about finding freedom from the unhealthy attachments that cause us suffering. When we detach ourselves from outcomes, from the need to control everything, we free ourselves from unnecessary anxiety and disappointment. We learn to find joy in the journey, in the present moment, rather than constantly chasing after something that always seems just out of reach. This doesn't mean becoming passive or apathetic. It simply means recognizing that true peace comes from accepting what is, letting go of what was, and embracing what can be. Detachment allows us to approach challenges with greater clarity and resilience. Section 9. Walking away, walking forward. Walking away isn't the end. It's often the beginning of something new and infinitely more fulfilling. It's about creating space for growth, for healing, for aligning ourselves with our true purpose. It's about stepping into our power, embracing our freedom to choose, and creating a life that reflects our deepest values. It's a journey of self-discovery, of shedding old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. It's about learning to trust our intuition, to listen to the wisdom of our own hearts, and to have the courage to create a life that feels authentic and aligned with our truest selves. Walk away from the negativity, the drama, the situations that drain your energy and dim your light. And as you walk away, remember that you are not walking backwards. You're walking forward towards a brighter, more fulfilling future, one step at a time.